Hello, my name is Ifeoma Francisca Chukwumawangwo. Today, I shall be taking you through a university course, GST 102, Use of English. And our topic today is paragraph. These are the outline. Paragraph, the paragraph structure, which comprises of the topic sentence, supporting sentences, ending sentence. Then the features of paragraph, which also involve unity, coherence, and cohesion. Finally, example of a paragraph. These are the learning outcomes or learning objectives. This lesson will enable you to do the following. Explain the meaning of paragraph. Identify the structure of paragraphs. Describe the features of paragraph and effectively write a paragraph on any given topic. What is paragraph? A paragraph is a self-contained unit of a discourse in writing which deals with a particular point or idea. A paragraph consists of one or more sentences expressing a particular topic or theme. The purpose of a paragraph is to express a specific thoughts on a particular point in a clear way that is unique and specific to that paragraph. In other words, a speaker shouldn't be mixing thoughts or ideas. When a new idea is introduced, a writer will introduce a new paragraph. Yes, I'm using speakers and writers also. We use paragraph in speech, but unlike in writing, where there's a way we identify a paragraph. In speech, we identify a paragraph by the length of pauses or stops we make when speaking. But in writing, like when writing an essay, research papers, books, among others, new paragraphs are indented to show their beginning. Each new paragraph begins with a new indentation. A paragraph should begin with one deliberate space called indentation. Indentation is a physical mark to show that the sentence shows that the writer has started a new topic to introduce another main point. However, the writer may choose not to indent the paragraph and leave one line spacing before writing another paragraph. And this is called the block format. In other words, we have two of formatting paragraph. The first one is indentation, leaving a small space on the same line before starting your sentence, your first sentence. Then the second one is leaving a line space to begin your sentence. That is when you're writing in block formats. A paragraph has three parts, and these three parts make up the structure of a paragraph. The first one is a topic sentence, second, supporting sentences, and thirdly, concluding sentence. The topic sentence is the main idea of the paragraph. It tells the reader what the paragraph is about. Supporting sentences add details of the main idea. It adds details to support the main ideas. While concluding sentence summarizes the main points or rephrase the topic sentences. Now look at the pictorial illustration of a paragraph structure. What you have before you is a burger. We know that by mere looking at the surface of this burger, you just once you see it, you know that it is a burger, right? That is the topic sentence. Then we have a lot of ingredients in the middle of the burger. And these ingredients are used to support the burger, to make it more tasty, to make it more sweet, to make it more delicious. And this in writing is called supporting sentences. Now, these supporting sentences are used to support the topic sentence, to give you more detail on the topic sentence. Then we have the concluding sentence. Now look at the under of this burger. You see that it's just brief. It does not have much contents, just like the supporting detail. Now, this concluding sentence is used to end the paragraph. Now, let's look at the detailed explanation of all this structure of a paragraph. The first one, which is a topic sentence, simply introduce the topic of the paragraph, as earlier stated. A good topic sentence will be broad enough to allow for explication, but narrow enough that it does not require a paragraph that is too long. This sentence contains the main idea of the paragraph. The topic sentence is the kernel or central sentence because it exerts a controlling effect on all other sentences within the paragraph. The topic sentence can occur as the first sentence, that is, at the beginning or initial position. It can be at the middle of the paragraph, that is, medial position. It can also be placed as the last sentence in the paragraph, that is, terminal position. The topic sentences, most importantly, has two parts. The first is the topic, then the second is the controlling idea. In other words, every topic sentence has a topic and a controlling idea. The topic is the subject of the paragraph, and the controlling ideas tells what the paragraph will tell about the topic. For example, you can see the sentences highlighted, and the topic is written with brown font, while the controlling idea is written with green font. Now, take a look at the first one. Coronavirus, first detected in Wuhan, China, is now a global pandemic. Now, coronavirus is the topic. Why is now a global pandemic? Is the controlling idea, because it is this idea that will control every other thing that will be written to support this topic. Now, every other idea you will be writing will revolve around this controlling idea. Example number 2, we have COVID-19 in China is the worst pandemic in the world. Water can sustain you to live a longer life. Poverty may be alleviated by family support program. Now look at poverty is a topic sentence, right? May be alleviated by family support program. Now everything, this controlling idea is the idea that will inform every other point that you will be writing to support this topic sentence. The next one, it is important you read thoroughly before writing JUPEB exam. Did you take a note of the difference in this particular sentence? You can see the topic is at the end and the controlling idea begins the sentence. Remember we said topic sentence must not necessarily come at the beginning of the sentence. It can come at the middle position. It can also come at the ending position. Then the last one, singing is the most trending art in the entertainment industry. Now, this is the topic, singing. Why is the most trending art in the entertainment industry? See, this controlling idea will inform every other thing the writer may choose to write to support the singing. Okay? Now, the topic sentence cannot stand alone in the paragraph. There are other sentences that support the topic sentence. These sentences embody supporting ideas or subordinate details. The writer here should try not to include any sentence whose idea does not support the topic sentence in the paragraph. In other words, once you introduce the topic sentence in a paragraph, know that you don't just end there. You need other details. You need other ideas. You need examples to support the topic sentence. And that brings us to the supporting sentences, which is the second part of a paragraph. What are supporting sentences? The supporting sentences of a paragraph are the sentences between the topic sentence and the concluding sentence. The supporting sentences support the topic sentence. That is, They explain and elaborate the points of the paragraph. What do? They give details to support and to develop the main idea of the paragraph. The question now is, how then do you write them? When writing supporting sentences, you are expected to give supporting facts that support the topic sentence. Give details that give more information about the topic sentence. You can use examples, illustrations to support the topic sentence. By the time you have supplied this supporting sentences in form of facts, details, and examples, the next will be concluding sentence. The concluding sentence is the last or ending sentence in the paragraph. It should succinctly end the paragraph. It should be related to the topic sentence and transition to the next paragraph if appropriate. Take note that ending sentence can repeat the topic in a different way. It can also summarize the information, depending on what the writer chooses to end the paragraph with. The writer can choose to repeat the topic in a different way or summarize the information. Features of paragraph. Unity, coherence, and cohesion are the most important features of any given paragraph. To achieve unity in a paragraph, the writer must ensure that all the ideas in a paragraph should logically fit together. There should be a kind of flow from one idea to the next. All the sentences in the paragraph should contribute to the central idea conveyed by the topic sentence. For a paragraph to be unified, ideas must be logically, sequentially, and clearly related to the topic sentence of the paragraph. Coherence. As mentioned above, the various ideas in the paragraph should be consistently related to one another. Coherence refers to the mutual relationship between ideas in each paragraph and the entire essay, which enables the reader to follow the writer's thoughts. There is what we call inter and intra-paragraph coherence. And this inter and intra-paragraph coherence will be achieved by the use of logical connectors, linkages, and other devices of coherence such as pronouns, demonstrative, and comparative adjectives, among others. Examples of these logical connectors, linkages, and other devices of coherence are and, for instance, however, on the other hand, also, likewise, nevertheless, notwithstanding, among other examples. Before I go on to the next, which is cohesion, let me quickly talk about the inter and intra paragraph coherence that I mentioned earlier. Now, the intra-paragraph cohesion involves the idea that the sentences within a paragraph should be logically developed into a single idea. For example, in a paragraph, we have the topic sentence, we have the supporting sentences, and the ending sentence. Now, the intra-paragraph coherence ensure that this topic sentence, supporting sentences, and ending sentence logically develop a single idea. Every idea you use for your supporting sentences are or should be related to the topic sentence, which is one idea. But in inter-paragraph coherence, the idea in all the paragraphs should be arranged so that the writer's argument develops logically. In inter-paragraph coherence, this will now involve all the paragraphs in a longer discourse. For instance, we have an essay that the writer is required to write, let's say, about 5 or 6 paragraphs. Now, the inter-paragraph coherence will ensure that all the ideas that will be presented in each of the paragraphs will be arranged so that the argument develops logically. Now let's go to cohesion. Creating a cohesion means tying our words, phrases, sentences, and paragraphs together to create a text where the relationship between these elements is clear and logical to the reader, giving the text that same flow that we've talked about. A cohesive paragraph focuses on one main idea, which is usually mentioned in the topic sentence. A cohesive paragraph includes at least 7 sentences with 2 or 3 examples. The last sentence of a coherent paragraph leads the reader into a new paragraph or briefly restates the topic sentence. Having explained this, let's look at this example. Writing about a university. This topic is a university. What should come through your mind as a topic sentence? Now look at this example. The topic sentence could be, university is very important. This can be supporting sentences. You learn how to study. Lecturers teach how to organize your work. You learn how to be employable. Remember that the supporting sentences can be moved around so that the paragraph is in order or makes sense. To strengthen your writing, make sure that each of your supporting sentences relate well to the topic sentence. Then the ending sentence can be, it is important you go to the university. You can see, by saying this, you're repeating the topic sentence. It can also be, so university is important because you learn how to study, organize your work, and become employable. You can see. Now, this kind of ending can lead you to the next topic. Now, you can choose to write on all this as the benefits you get when you go to the university. So, in other words, you can use one of these to develop the main idea in the next paragraph. Now, this is a perfect example of everything we have been explaining, starting from what a paragraph is, topic sentence, the structure of a paragraph, features of paragraph, and this is an example of a paragraph. In this paragraph, the topic is Ifeoma-Marriage, a university to school. Ifeoma-Marriage is one of the best universities in the world. First, Ifeoma-Marriage has a beautiful structure with an excellent security system. All the students have access to quality education at a reasonable and affordable tuition fee. Second, Ifeoma-Marriage has a high standard of education. Students are taught well by well-trained lecturers and are encouraged to engage in vast and self-study using online learning technologies like Google, among others. Finally, the staff as well as the Vice Chancellor of Ifeoma-Marriage is transparent, accommodating, and student-friendly. The university system is efficiently managed, and they have many classes and lots of equipment for students to learn. So, Ifeoma-Marriage is an ideal university to school. This is just a simple example of what a paragraph is. Now, I'll leave you with a task. Read the paragraph once again. Try and identify the topic sentence. the supporting sentences and the ending sentence from this paragraph. Thank you for watching till this very moment. You're free to leave your comments on the comment section. Leave your opinion about this presentation. Tell us what you have learned from this presentation. And if there's any area you want to ask question, you can also do that and we'll respond to you in due time.